Since 1992, deep within the heart of Ontario's breathtaking Niagara Escarpment, a legendary challenge has called to runners from all walks of life. The Sulphur Springs Trail Race, Canada's oldest ultramarathon, invites you to lose yourself in the wild beauty of the Dundas Valley Conservation Area. Over winding trails and rugged terrain, from gentle rolling hills to steep climbs and thrilling descents, this race is more than just a test of endurance. It's an experience for the soul. Whether you're tackling the grueling 100 miles, the demanding 50K, or embracing the spirit of teamwork in the 100-mile relays, Sulphur Springs offers a race for every runner. In the rugged wilderness of Ontario's Niagara Escarpment, where every step is a battle against the elements, 3 athletes prepare to face one of the most grueling tests of endurance, the Sulphur Springs Trail Race. Rob Farrel steps onto the 100-kilometer course for the first time, ready to conquer uncharted miles and push beyond his limits. Shawn Sampson embarks on his maiden voyage through the unforgiving 100-mile distance, a journey that will demand every ounce of strength, willpower, and heart. And then there's Selene Mallone, a seasoned warrior returning to this relentless trail, driven by the memory of last year's 21-hour struggle. This time, she's determined to shatter her own record. Different distances, different stories. One trail, and an unyielding quest for victory against the clock and against themselves. This is more than a race. It's a test of spirit, of grit, of the human will to endure.
My name's Robert. I am the guy who wears the bucket hats that his wife hates, and I'm doing the 100K.
You guys know me, Shawnee Blaze, prisoner number 6062, doing the 100-miler, very reluctantly.
My name is Selene Mallone. I'm from a small town in Northern Ontario, and this is my 3rd 100-mile race. 2nd time visiting Sulphur Springs.
Hello, crew chief here. It is 2:58 in the morning. We're just getting our last minute stuff together. Packing the car, race braids are being put in. Seline, thankfully, is well rested. We got bagels in the oven, and we're just waiting for crew mom to show up, and then we will be hitting the road.
What does this race mean to you personally beyond just the distance or competition?
I think personally with this, like I said, is just a matter of doing better than I had previously. There's going to be a lot of competition this year. I've been following a lot of people closely on social media, and with knowing that, I think I'm not going to let the competition get to me. I think I'm just going to put my best foot forward. I had no intentions of coming back, to be honest with you. This is not on my radar at all, but my coach heavily influenced me, Amanda Nelson, who is a fantastic coach. She heavily influenced me to come back, give it another shot, and just kind of see it as a tester to see what we're made of. Ultra is all about troubleshooting, and this is just an opportunity to see have I made those changes and how well they go, and then evaluating maybe if I need to make other changes. So we'll see what happens.
This race is it's pretty cool that it's local. Not very often can you go to a decent sized race, sleep in your own bed.
It is 4:20 in the morning. I'm up, have a shower. It's early. It is early. Time to make a coffee.
Drive there in the morning and have some serious competition show up.
What inspired you to return to this distance again?
Sulphur Springs was just because of where it lined up in the calendar for the year. I was able to still sneak in another ultra before I have to ditch you guys and go back to swimming and biking. And then I had a blast at Black Canyons and was like, let's try it again, but faster.
What fears or doubts are lingering in your mind leading up to the starting line?
Always the doubt of, or the fear of just not finishing, you know, that's always in the back of your head, right? When you sign up for a big distance like 100 miles, anything can take you out.
What mistakes have you made in the past that you are hoping to overcome this time?
Oh, that's a good one. Hydration. I've screwed up a few times, even on small races like 50Ks, like don't feel like drinking or eating, and you just feel like I can run 50K without it, and next thing you know, you're puking your brains out. So, I mean, at least I am. I've been known to do that, so.
Do you see yourself as racing against others or with them, or is it more a race against yourself?
So last season, I basically ran every race alone. And I did an ultra this year. It was only 72K. So it was a nice tester to see how I was with just time on feet. And again, race the entire thing alone. So this year, with this race in particular, is going to be a little bit different for me because I initially had planned to kind of run it alone as I had in the past. And then a few people reached out to me to pace me. So one confirmed, I've got Erin, who's coming to pace me. I'm super excited because she's going to be pacing me around 8, 9 o'clock at night, which would be a nice break because I've never had a pacer before. I've paced other people for numerous races, but I've never had someone pace me. So it'll be kind of nice to have someone just keep me on track, keep me accountable, and keep me motivated.
I plan on racing against others. Yeah, the first one we did at Black Canyons was more of a race with myself. This one is, I'm just gonna go balls to the walls and see how long I can hold on to it. I have no doubts. I think it's just the weather that is gonna play the biggest factor. The runs have been great. I'm in great shape right now. Depends on how soupy the trails are. If they're anything like last year, then yeah, my plan's out the window and I'm just gonna pull a Shawn and have fun.
Coffee's brewed. Toast. Banana. I think one of the hardest parts of getting up on a Saturday morning at 4 a.m. to run is to shove food in your mouth as soon as you open your eyes. So here I am, down in coffee, eating my carbs, and getting dressed and out the door. See you in 10.
We made it. It was a mission to park this morning. Took maybe 10 minutes to get a spot. We are walking the path, pulling the wagon and all the gear to the tent. So we're setting up shop at the tent. Rob's here. Noel's making the vlog.
I'm not making the vlog. What's your mindset going into this race, and do you have any specific goals?
It's close to 11 hours, ideally under.
How do you approach pacing in a loop course like this one?
I'm hoping to do them in 2:05s, but my strategy is for the first loop, I'm just gonna go out decently hard, just not get caught in any bottlenecks early on. And then I'm just gonna run the first 3 loops, everything, all the hills, everything, just run them, no stopping. And then hopefully I'll have a little bit of time in the bank to be able to walk the bigger hills in the last 2 loops. And then just like Shawn said, ideally don't stop at aid stations on course, but at the party zone / start finish line, just have bottles and stuff ready just to be dumped and grabbed.
We're gonna jump into your mindset and your motivation. What does this race mean to you personally, beyond just the distance or the competition?
My mindset and motivation's kind of changed in the last week. Like you guys know, my brother was in a pretty crazy motorcycle accident. He was in a coma for 4 days. Like seeing him on life support and just realizing that I talked to him 1 hour before that. Like, your life can change instantaneously, and we should just be humble and thankful every minute, every day. Tell the people that you love them, and just embrace every minute that you can with what we're doing and how we're doing it. And it's good news, he's home. He's able to walk, talk, and he's got all his fine motor skills. So I'm kind of just going to dedicate this 100 miles to my brother, and just being fortunate enough to be able to do something like this.
6:15 a.m. The 100-mile race is next. There's a different kind of tension here, not loud, but heavy with expectation. Shawn Sampson finds his place in the pack. Second time at this distance. A few friendly faces nearby, a comfort, even if the real work is done alone. Selene Mallone stands a few steps away. She's done this before. Last year took everything. This year she's back with a plan and a little unfinished business. The sun is rising fast now, warming the valley. Conditions are good. Mostly sun, a light breeze, maybe a passing shower later. Then the signal. And they're moving.
Just across the 2 roads. Just about to do a little bit of a climb. Feeling really good. Probably went out a little hard. Just after over halfway of the first.
I was looking at the 50-miler clock, not the 100K clock, but they had 15 minutes on top of us. So I thought my first loop, because I felt great, I was like 2:05, perfect. That's kind of what I wanted to do the first 3 loops in. When in fact it was a 150 loop, which is way too fast.
First loop. Done.
You got Robert Farrel coming on around.
You said you were racing it this time.
Yeah.
Did it feel like to truly compete?
It felt like you were racing 100K. Yeah, there was no loop where you're going,
2 hours, 11 minutes.
I finished that loop, I still feel fresh.
Yeah.
Like even the first loop, you finish it and you're like, yeah, okay, that's what it feels like to start racing 100K.
Right.
And then 60K in and you're like, this is how I should feel racing 100K at 60K. And then you go, I still have a marathon to do.
Right.
Oh boy.
Let's go straight to the tent.
Pardon?
To the tent. How do you feel you've changed mentally, emotionally, and spiritually from the start of the race till now?
I think this race really tested my capabilities of being resilient because I pushed hard the entire race.
Did you want a backpack switch or no?
Full backpack switch. Do you have it ready?
Yep, it's right there. Water's in it, you're good to
I only
go.
use 2 gels,
Okay?
and I only use
That's full stop.
one flask and 2 gels is all I used, okay? Just so you know.
Sorry, which one?
1 flask and 2 honey stinger gels is all I used because I was so full. We may need to do a shoe change next round.
Okay.
I'm feeling a blister. I don't know if it's shoes or the socks. Physically, out the gate, I felt great, but I went out hard. My first lap was 1 hour and 53 minutes. What a mistake that was, because then it was just kind of a trickle effect of each lap getting a little bit longer, a little bit longer, and a little bit longer. Knowing I had the fitness to reach my goal and to finish the race, this was just a testament to showcasing how much my mental side has really changed from when I did this race last year to this year. Last year, I came in crying at 110K or at 120K. I still had 40K left. I needed to lie down. I was in overdrive. I couldn't collect my thoughts and get myself together, and I still managed to cross that finish line.
You're good?
Another 20.
Go get it, go get it, go get it, go get it. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Did the race go how you expected, or did it surprise you?
There was some surprises there. So I was actually running really well. My second loop, my goal was to run every loop in 3 hours and get 24 hours. Total, I was coming in at like 220, 230. I was well ahead. I had bought myself some time. And coming out of the second loop, running down Martin Road, the ATV that like loads up all the aid stations was ripping up the hill, coming right at me, forced me off into the right a bit, and I just was looking at the ATV and not the ground, and I rolled my ankle. So my right ankle was kind of out of commission.
I feel like I ate so much yesterday, I can't hardly eat anything right now. Just finished Three Sisters, about to hit the single track blaze down, 56K. Feeling all right, just a bit sluggish. I'm a lot faster than my goal time. I should be finishing this loop at the 9 hour mark.
How's it going? How you feeling?
Wishing I would have just signed up for the 100. Then I could enjoy some of this party.
I know, right? It's pretty wild out here.
This is awesome.
What climb are you at?
60.
60?
But the last like 10K, I was like, I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, man, I wish I would have just signed up for the 50K.
60K in. What's your strategy now moving forward?
Well, I'm an hour ahead of my schedule.
Okay, that's good.
So I think this next loop, I'm just going to concentrate on really taking it easy.
Taking it easy, good.
Yeah.
A little rebound.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Stop pushing the envelope.
Yeah. That's good. And you've been by yourself the whole time?
Pretty much, yeah. I like it that way.
Yeah.
Just quiet. Right foot started hurting, kind of weird. I don't know why. I've never had any issues. And the last 10K, like my right foot just,
Not feeling good, right?
yeah. I don't know if I'm just kind of dwelling on it too. Like it's just like a subtle pain and I'm focusing on anything and everything. Like,
How's the hydration coming along?
pretty good. That's what I'm going to focus on right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to take about 5 minutes here and just have a whole Gatorade.
You have more element and all that?
Yes, I do.
Good, stay on top.
I'm going to steal the seat.
It's more. Sometimes, between the 18 minutes, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't let my little 20K get in the way of this man's effort.
No.
You're putting in the work.
Yeah, it's work, man.
Is this done? This is not done. I'll drink it.
All right. That's awesome. Okay.
I'll finish your beer. The second loop was like, okay, just got to keep this pace up. And then I came in and I was like, I felt like I went a little slower, but then I looked at the clock and I was like, Jesus, that was a 2-hour loop. What is happening?
Yeah.
That was too fast. And then felt good coming off of loop 3 into loop 4. Tried to run it more than I think I had originally planned. I was planning on walking all of the hills, but I only walked a few of the hills. And then 70K hit and my right knee decided to react from running very fast on the downhills. Oh, I feel great. First 3 laps, I was like flying.
What's bothering you?
The knee.
Okay.
So like, it's not like muscle, like, you know, like with your like dehydrated, it's not that kind of muscle.
Yeah.
It's just more like from running downhill fast.
Right.
That it's like a sharp pain now every time I do it, so.
Yeah.
But that's okay, it's just a knee.
Well, as you were running, you probably just saw Shawn going downhill.
I didn't.
Didn't see him?
If I did, I didn't see him. So, I lapped Noel. I saw him.
No?
He's doing good. Selene's a beast.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, I'm okay.
Sure?
Yeah, I just rest in
Do you
this.
have any cream or anything?
I don't eat cream.
What a GA? I don't need anything. I don't need shoes. I don't need a watch.
I don't need a watch. Watches are overrated. Oh, look who it is.
Oh!
There you are.
The wifey showed up. Good timing.
I was like, he's here. I was like, oh no.
I was just about to head out.
How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I can't run downhill right now. No. My right knee is a little funky.
My name's Veronica, Robert's wife.
So what do you think about Rob's adventures with these ultramarathons?
Well, they're quite insane. Honestly, I can barely comprehend that he's running 100 kilometers today. He's very dedicated. It's very inspiring. He always has a positive attitude. Even when he just came in now, he was like, my knee's hurting, but he was nothing negative. It was all positive. He's having fun out there, running crazy 100 kilometers. I drive to work 50 kilometers and 50 kilometers back, and people are like, how do you drive that far? And I'm like, Rob's out here running that far today. I just like can't comprehend it.
It's
How you feeling?
You know what? I was having a really tough time around 73K, and then nothing makes you more happy than seeing your friends out there.
Yeah.
So I ran into a couple of friends and then did the last 5K with a really good friend of mine, and then forgot that we were running.
That's the best part.
It brought me out of it, and we're ready to crush another 80 because we're halfway done.
Yeah.
Feet problems are fixed, so we're happy.
What were the feet problems?
I had blisters after 30K.
Oh,
so we changed our socks, we changed our shoes, and we're laughing now. And we're happy.
What's your overall time?
8 hours and 45 minutes, which is like way faster than last year.
Yeah.
Secret goal is sub 20, but anything gets me across the finish line, I will be more than satisfied with.
Oh, part of the trail is muddy?
You know what? It's only that one section where the you go down.
Yeah, the one dip. Right?
But it's never good. It's 1 kilometer long. That's it. The rest is fine. I was nervous about it. They poured fresh gravel on some parts, so it's just packed down gravel, which is fine. And then I got nervous when the sun came out. I'm like, please go away.
Yeah.
I don't need this. I don't need the sun.
Honestly, it couldn't be better. Like overcast, the cooler weather.
100%. I've been way more on top of my nutrition than previous races, so it's like, it's been a good day. Starting lap 5. We're just over 80K in, so feeling as good as you can feel at 80K. But halfway done, over the half, technically. But we're getting it done. Feeling okay. Had a little scare with my feet earlier, but fixed it, and we're cruising. So we are over our expected time, but it's okay, because that means we can take it a bit easy these last 4 loops and crush it. Let's go. Walking this hill.
$51K, 61K. Just saw Spencer and Martin and Aaron and Jeff. So that was a little plus. Foot's feeling a little weird.
I heard Shawn's not too far up. I'm gonna do my best to try and catch him. And, see how he's doing. I got him. I found the Shawn in the wild.
Hey Robbie, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Love you, Rob.
I'll see you there. I'll come back for a finish.
All right, 75K in. My ankle is killing me. It's progressively getting worse. This loop is just straight painful. Otherwise, I'm feeling good. My morale is good. My mood is good. I feel fine. My body's good. I could run 100K, no problem. And some. I think when I get back, I'm going to change my shoes and maybe tape up my foot and try to do another loop and see how that feels. And if it persists, then maybe I have to sit the rest of this one out. I don't know. I just don't want to permanently injure myself, or prolong an injury. But I'm definitely feeling it, and it's because of the ATV. Also, I forgot to mention, for some strange reason, my vest is killing my ribs. It's not any tighter than it's ever been, and I have like the least amount of gear I've ever had in it, and for some reason it's just crushing my ribs. So after taping up the ankle, changing the shoes, all that good stuff, I am running vestless for the next loop.
Fourth started getting a little scary, and because I thought maybe I could have broke something, and then at that point it just basically went numb, and I just pushed on. I just kept going, and I think that that's the key. Just never give up, keep pushing.
I'm almost at 90. Everything hurts. Not as bad as in Arizona though. But yeah, everything hurts again. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Hey, just look how pretty it is out here. Totally different than the desert. Just as amazing. Almost done.
Let's go, Rob! Good job, Rob! Come on, let's do a victory lap. Good job, buddy.
Oh.
Good job. Yeah. You smashed your time.
Yeah, 11:30.
Yeah?
I'm happy with that.
Hell yeah, you should be.
All things considering. Oh. Thank you. Oh.
Good job.
Come over.
Thank you. I'm happy that is done.
Can you hold this?
Sore, but I just said screw it when I hit like the Three Sisters going downhill.
Yeah.
I just said, who cares about knees, and went.
You don't need knees.
I don't need knees. I got another one. You can get new ones, so it's fine.
Bionic by the time
Yeah.
we're gonna need these replacements.
5 p.m. Rob's race is done. 100 kilometers in the books. For Shawn and Seline, though, things are just tipping into their hardest stretch, over 80 kilometers down, more than halfway through the 100-mile course. The early energy is gone. Now it's about staying warm, staying fueled, and staying upright. Every decision matters. When to eat, when to walk, when to push. Night is coming, and with it, the cold, the dark, the mental games. 9 p.m. Out on course, Seline is joined by Erin Castell. She'll pace Seline for 20 kilometers through the night. For Seline, it's a huge lift.
See how she's doing. Hey, babe. Are you at the bottom of the hill? Perfect. She's at the bottom of the hill. Me and Erin are waiting. You're getting a PB today. Oh, that's the attitude we want. Hell yeah. Let's go. There we go. PB? PB?
Finally feeling good.
There we go.
Let's go, Celine. I'm waiting.
Yeah, we're ready?
2 laps.
There we go. Two more.
Two more. Let's
go.
Good job, runner. Way to go.
Thank you.
You're doing so good.
Oh, I'm so happy. Hello. Hi. We're getting a PB, baby. Yeah. Hello. That's what I'm here for, girl. We got everything.
We got 2 laps?
2 laps left. One with my girl and then one alone. And then the one alone is gonna be bye to everything. And I'm pumped. Yeah, of course. Love you.
Go.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So my right ankle was kind of out of commission. By the time that went numb, say loop 4 or 5, that's when I started losing my stomach. As most of you guys know, I can't do a race without puking a couple times.
97K, almost the base. Foot's killed, and I just got sick. Awesome. And like true fashion, no matter what I do, hydration, nutrition, pacing, I cannot seem to get my GI under control. I just spent the last 10 minutes Getting sick.
One of the hardest moments was when I was sick because I wasn't into it anymore. I was like, screw this. Why do I do this to myself? Puking my brains out, getting dehydrated. Like, what's the point? It's not even fun anymore. I'm only here for the fun. So I got to base camp here. I sat down. It was freezing last night here, like absolutely freezing. I had one of those like metallic blankets on with my poncho, and I was like in a ball with my head in the poncho trying to keep warm. And I heard Steve say, "What the hell are you doing?" So I popped my head out and I told him, like, fuck this, I'm done. I'm done.
I never want to say I wish I knew. Yeah, I wish I knew what it was like to run a 500 mile or run a crazy stupid race. It's like, who the hell says, yeah, I haven't done 200, but let's do 3. The hill. Yes, we are. Yeah, rice. We're gonna take it to go.
Rice. Good job, Celine. Crushed it.
Aaron, you are fantastic, and thank you so much
You're
for coming out with us
fantastic, too.
because I couldn't have made it through that lap without you.
Yeah, that was a good lap though.
It was a good lap.
Good lap.
The goal with this is moving as a pace, and we keep moving forward. And we're PBing today, putting that out, manifesting in the universe.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
PBing today.
Back at home, messaging Steve and Jeff, trying to track Shawn's progress. Any update on Shawn? What time do you think he'll finish at? His reply came in, but I didn't see it until morning. He went out on his 6th loop a while ago. He was having a hard time keeping food down, but we managed to get some soup broth in him, and he got back out there. This is typically the hardest loop. I'll go pace him for the last one. Sometime after 3 a.m., Seline came into the finish chute. 19 hours and 38 minutes on the clock. Like she had left everything she had on that trail. She didn't just finish. She crushed it, beating her time from last year by nearly 2 full hours.
Henry's so excited.
You did it! Look at the time! You did it!
Sub 20, baby.
You did it!
Good job.
I didn't think I could do it.
You could do it. We knew you could. We knew you could do it. And Henry's here.
So hard.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I've been waiting. Oh man, the moment I've been waiting for. We're done. It was tough.
2 years in a row, baby.
Yeah. Stubborn.
Guess
Get
what?
for being stubborn.
It only gets bigger from here.
I know. We're only doubling it in September. This year's a big year, and that also filters into 2026. We've done a thing where I registered for my first 200-mile race, and we're doing the Divide in Alberta, and I'm really nervous. I know that I will not be pushing the same way that I pushed in Sulphur Springs, so it gives me a little glimmer of hope, because that was freaking hard. But because I'm super ambitious, I also registered for the Arizona Monster 300. So the Divide takes place in September, and the Arizona Monster 300 takes place in March of next year. So in less than a year, I will have run a 100, my first 200, and my first 300. I'm really nervous. But I think with proper training and just a lot of studying and just gaining knowledge of the distance, I think it's very, very possible, because I mean, anything's possible. And if you don't try, you'll never know. So it's a matter of me saying, well, it's another thing. We're gonna do the thing.
Day 2. A lot of the 100 milers were still out there, chipping away at the course. We were there for one reason, to see how Shawn was doing. He was out on his final lap, with Steve pacing him through the home stretch. Not long after we arrived, Steve came running in. Shawn was close. We all moved over to the finish chute, lining up quietly, waiting, and then we saw him. Just after 10 a.m., Shawn came through the trees, heading toward the line. Big smile, sun in his face. You could feel the weight of what he'd just done. 27 hours, 52 minutes.
Yeah, many of your photos and videos. So
thank you so much.
Good job.
Spencer's like, any news? I was like, no.
We're literally waiting for you.
On the last lap, Steve's like, I'm pacing you, let's go. I text my wife and I'm out here. And then when I got to the trail, I didn't text Rob.
No, it's okay.
I thought he crushed it.
Did it? Let's see it.
You got that buckle.
Congratulations.
Did it.
Amazing.
Good job, dude.
Feels so good.
Hell yeah.
I never have to run a Sulphur loop again.
I said the same thing yesterday. I was like, I'm not coming back here for a while.
Woo!
Still smiling.
Hey!
That's all right. That's all
Good job, Payson.
Congrats!
Never running a Sulphur loop again.
Yeah, that's bullshit, you know it.
I'll be here next week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they redid them this year. Yeah, buddy.
How do you feel you've changed mentally, emotionally, even spiritually from the start of the race to now?
Oh, I love this because like that, I feel like I talked about this before. I feel like we kind of like lose a little part of ourselves out there and we gain something new. To like actually pinpoint it, it maybe only happens like later down the road, you know, and you realize in that moment, you're like, oh, this is what made me who I am. Would definitely say that struggling like that is just good for the soul in general. The struggle's real, you know. And it doesn't matter if it's running or financially or with your significant other or whatever it is, you got to work through it.
Oh yeah.
Just work through it. It's worth it.
Yeah.
If it's worth fighting for, right?
That's right.
Fight for it.
Well,
and
you've come back to the ring every single time, so.
This little buckle right here that I'll carry in my pocket for the next 2 weeks was worth it. And I must say, if I could get this on a gold chain,
all the buckles,
just a bunch of buckles on a chain. That's probably what I'll end up doing.
Love it. You set out just to finish. How does it feel to have done it again?
Feels damn good. There's a victory beer. I don't even drink beer. Just had to have one. And I think that once you set a goal and you obtain it, there's kind of magic to it, right? It doesn't matter if it's running or you have a goal, you want to buy a Corvette and you got a 5-year plan and you get it. You know, that feeling is kind of magical. There's a little magic to it.
Oh yeah.